Hey, how's it going, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Channel X, the only show on Thursdays that starts the weekend early. I am your host, TomDog247, and as always, I'm Tom Dog all day and Tom Dog all night. Woo, baby, alright, so we got some Comic-Con stuff to talk about today. This is our Comic-Con special, so... And I am having some grapes. Yes, I am. But we're going to have a good show here tonight. And as always, let's do the shout-outs like we always do. The plugs. And all that good shit that we do each and every week. That you have grown to tolerate. So, big shout out to my good friend Josh over on Absolute Talk with Josh Albert. He has a nice, wonderful podcast that he does each and every week. You can support him on Podbean through absolutetalk.podbean.com, or you can check him out on iTunes, Spotify, I believe. Also as well too, you can download the Podbean app. Got some wonderful shows, wonderful podcast shows up and ready for your enjoyment each and every week. And that is Absolute Talk with Josh Albert on Podbean. And big shout out over to Gaming Pros and Hobbies and Gamer Geeks over on Facebook. We always have a fun time on there, and you can do the same. So be sure to check us out on there. Tom Dog sent ya. And of course, big shout out to Marissa. How you doing? Hope you have a wonderful weekend. And the plugs, not the hair plugs, we all know I don't need them. Funko.com. Got some wonderful subscription boxes. They have some boxes from Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty, Marvel Legion of Collectors, DC Legion of Collectors, Marvel Collector Corps, that's what it was, and Disney Treasures. So be sure to check them out. Their boxes are amazing, and don't want to miss out on those boxes. So check it out, Funko.com. And not that one. And this episode is brought to you by M&J Video Games and Collectibles. You can trade in your old video games and consoles. You trade in your retro video games, accessories, and systems. You can also trade in your DVD box sets and Blu-rays. You can also trade in your sports cards and novelty items, as well as wrestling collectibles and autographed items spanning from sports, wrestling, and actors. And if you happen to be in the Connecticut area and you want to check the location of where it's at, so you can check out this wonderful store yourself, or the list of events that they have going on, you can do so on their website at mjvideogamesandcollectibles.com. And this episode is also brought to you by the She Bean Brewing Company here in Connecticut as well too, home of the Down Right Up Left Y and B. It's an awesome beer. You'll love it too. You don't want to miss out on that. You can check out their website at shebeanbrewing.com for all your home brewing enjoyment if you're into IPA. So check them out, shebeanbrewing.com. Or you can download Or you can follow them on the social media apps, Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Or you can download... oh, excuse me. Or you can download the Untapped app today. You can do so right now. Do it. Check out this wonderful beer while you're at it. So, and we got 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks until Terrificon. That's August 9th, 10th, and the 11th at the Mohegan Sun Expo Center in Uncasville, Connecticut. They have Val Kilmer, Billy D. Williams, Robert Wall, voice actors Rob Paulsen, Jess Harnell, Phil Lamar, and Maurice Lamarche. Don't want to miss out on this. For ticket information, you go to Terrificon.com. Do so. I'm pulling some strings to try to get there. I don't want to miss out on this one. And neither should you. So, because I got to be talking about it once it happens. So, but tonight's episode is about everything that went down at San Diego Comic-Con. A lot of amazing stuff that happened at San Diego Comic-Con over the weekend. There were videos galore storming all over YouTube and everything. It was chaotic. So, so before we talk about some of the things that went down at San Diego Comic-Con, we want to give shout out to Marvel for finally beating Avatar in the box office, breaking the all-time record for beating so it actually was pretty cool. So so it was announced at Comic-Con about Marvel Phase 4 and the list of movies headlining that event. In which they are finally putting the Fantastic Four in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So I am really looking forward to seeing. Okay, so Twitter's not doing it for me. So let's go ahead and go to see. I know I probably should have did this sooner. So yeah, they had so they pretty much had the Marvel cinematic Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's going to include finally Hawkeye and Black Widow, and they're also going to they're having their own separate movie. Also too, a sequel to Doctor Strange is also going to be in the works, as well as the highly anticipated third volume of Guardians of the Galaxy. We all know what happened there, but everything is okay. The director's all set and ready to go. So he's going to be in full effect with this movie. And also too, as I said, the Fantastic Four is going to be redone finally, and it's going to be a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So that means that since it's going to be a part of the MCU, we're going to expect a lot of great things. Namely, a wish that this will finally be a good, decent version of the Fantastic Four that we've long waited for. So I'm actually really looking forward to that. So it's going to be amazing to see what's going to happen with the MCU as far as the Fantastic Four being in there. And I think the X-Men as well is going to be a part of the MCU as well too. So who knows? Maybe there's going to be that long-awaited movie that we've been waiting for. Avengers versus X-Men. I don't know. I really don't know. So, this is gonna so it is actually pretty so it was pretty good to see that happen and everything like that. Let's see. And of course there were some guests as well too. They also showed off. They also announced as well Jane Foster returning to the fourth installment of Thor. She's going to be having a bigger role in this one because she's going to be Lady Thor in the movie. So that's going to be very interesting to see what comes in out of that. So it is nice to see Natalie Portman back as Jane Foster. She's been kind of absent as of late, so I'm anxious to find out where how they're going to put her in there. And of course Valkyrie is also going to be in there. From of course she was in Ragnarok as well as um, Endgame as well too. So it's very interesting to see how this all comes out. So not bad. And we had an exclusive look at Patrick Stewart's return to the Star Trek franchise as Captain Picard, Jean-Luc Picard. They showed off the trailer to the show Picard, which you can see on CBS All Access. They did not disappoint. 7 and 9 is making a return appearance in there, and I think some other characters too that I'm not familiar with. All I do know is 7 and 9 from Voyager is going to be on that show, and so it's going to be really, really cool. I didn't really watch any of Voyager to begin with, but I only got as far as Deep Space Nine, so but it is actually really cool because 7 and 9 was a very well-known character in Voyager, so it is really cool to see her back play with the actress playing 7 and 9 back to reprise her role. And I think there were some other characters too that are also making an appearance. So, excuse me. So that right there is also very, very cool. So can't wait to see what happens and everything. So, yeah. So a lot of stuff went down, and I apologize for not having these notes and everything. So, Cats. They shown a trailer to Cats. Finally, it's going to get a cinematic motion picture movie. It's going to have has a nice all-star cast, and Jennifer Hudson is going to be in the movie as well too, and she's going to be doing a lot of singing as well as Taylor Swift. She's also going to be in the movie as well too. Again, there is a lot of big names in this movie. So there has been some controversy as well too about Cats, that it's that it's not like the play and the cats look creepy. I mean, this is how it was in the play. So it was a Broadway hit for so many years, and now it's finally getting a big screen adaptation. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing that, because Cats is very good. It is. So. Yes, sir. Damn, these grapes are good. Also, too, the long-awaited sequel to Top Gun is actually going to be very interesting. So, let's see. What was that? And of course, they showed. They also showed the trailer to It 2 as well. They also had trailers for The Witcher. HBO's Watchmen. That's coming to HBO. This is going to be an actual series. The name of the Top Gun sequel is Maverick. Who is Maverick? Of course, is Tom Cruise's character in the original film. And then TBS is going to have another show, Snowpiercer, which is based on the 2013 film by starring Chris Evans. And of course, they announced Disney Plus and when that's going to come out. So Disney Plus is going to be $7, which is going to be big competition against Netflix. Seeing how as Netflix is not doing well financially. I bet they are, but they had a significant drop of customers a couple weeks ago, and is due to the fact of their monthly prices being so high. So Disney is going to be thrown in on some Star Wars and everything Star Wars, as well as Marvel Cinematic Universe. And they announced that Avengers Endgame will be available to stream starting December 11th. Plus, you get to see all the Pixar movies and a bunch of original shows and movies based on those franchises and others. The name of Doctor Strange for the Doctor Strange sequel is called The Multiverse of Madness, and the Scarlet Witch actress Elizabeth Olsen will also be in the film and is set to be released on May 2021. In May 2021. And there's going to be a Disney Plus original, which is WandaVision. And as well as Loki having an original series as well on Disney Plus, which Infinity War contains a clue on how Loki returns from his death in the Phase 3 finale to appear in the Disney Plus original Loki, set for spring next year as well. and of course some Star Wars stuff as well, and Pixar. There's a live action big budget Mandalorian have completed filming and will be available at launch. So this is going to be an original series based upon Boba Fett. So everyone's favorite bounty hunter. So and Disney's biggest reveal yet about the new streaming service was its price. Disney Plus again is going to cost $7 a month, half the price of HBO Now, and a big discount compared with Netflix. The rivalry, which with Netflix has already been heated enough. And of course, Disney has been holding back on new movie releases this year from Netflix, which had been the go-to place to stream for the previous 3 years. So don't expect to see Captain Marvel on Netflix anytime soon because of it. Of course, Disney Plus streaming service will be a competitor to the to video streaming services such as Netflix, HBO Now, and later this year, Apple TV Plus. It gives customers a vast library of Disney's and Fox's legacy content as well as new exclusive TV shows, movies, and documentaries. Disney wants its other streaming services, Hulu and sports-focused ESPN Plus, to run on the same tech platform so you can subscribe to them with the same password and credit card info. Disney plans for all three to be individual subscriptions, but it said that it's likely to bundle them at a discount. Awesome. FX Plus, however, apparently does not fit into Disney's streaming equation. The service will shut down August 21st. FX Plus is a $6 a month add-on subscription for Comcast and Cox Cable subscribers that removes ads from current and past seasons of FX programming like Atlanta, American Horror Story, and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It became part of Disney when the company bought Fox for $71.3 billion earlier this year. But with Hulu as Disney's designated spot for adult-oriented programming, FX Plus is a casualty of the merger. Disney Plus will also include all of Disney's family-friendly and much of its mass audience fare. It'll have content from Disney proper, Marvel, Lucasfilm, Star Wars, of course, Pixar, and National Geographic. And outside those traditional categories, it will also offer all 30 seasons of The Simpsons, a new feather in its cap from the Fox takeover. Hulu will be where Disney streams more adult-oriented fare. For example, Hulu will stream a new Marvel collection of grown-up animated series, and it's likely where Deadpool, and FX content will live now that Disney owns Fox. Hulu will continue to stream content from 3 of the broadcast networks in its own original series, like Handmaid's Tale and Castle Rock. And Disney is now able to have full control over Hulu's direction. Hulu was jointly owned by 4 parent companies as recently as of March, but in May, Disney announced that it will buy the rest of Hulu that will buy the rest of Hulu it didn't already own. That will give Disney more flexibility to offer discounts to consumers who bundle Disney Plus with Hulu. Awesome. And it's going to launch on November 12th in the new app. So, yeah. Okay. So this information came from CNET.com. It comes from CNET.com. God damn it. Alright. They showed more, they also showed off more of what Batwoman is also going to be consisting of. They had did like a first look. So that was pretty cool. As I said, they also showed off more of It Chapter 2, which is going to be coming out in theaters real soon. And they showed off the they also showed off the trailer to the new Jay and Silent Bob movie. Looks amazing. The trailer looked amazing. It looks funny. I can't wait to see that. I love Jay and Silent Bob. So yeah, a lot of crazy stuff happening. So yeah, awesome stuff. All right. So that was pretty much all the big stuff that happened at San Diego Comic-Con. And I know I left a lot of stuff out, so I'll probably do some side videos on the side and everything like that. So some big announcements that came out, and as well as the trailers as well too. So it's actually pretty amazing, and I'm looking forward to Disney Plus when it comes out in November. I'm really looking forward to it. Get to see a lot of my favorites growing up as growing up as a kid and everything. Get to see a lot of original Disney cartoons, Mickey Mouse cartoons I used to watch when I was a wee little tyke as well too. So it's actually going to be very interesting. And I'll get to see the original Mary Poppins as well too. So I'm actually looking forward to that because that's one of my favorite movies. And some Disney movies that I missed and everything. I'm going to be binge watching the hell out of that network. So I may have to drop my Netflix subscription. I might. I don't know. But maybe not. I don't know. So. Well, anyways, that's pretty much all the time I have for today. I know this This episode is relatively short, even with some of the dead air. I do apologize for that. But if you still enjoyed it, awesome. Follow me on Twitter at TomDog247. If you missed any of tonight's episode, you can check it out as soon as the camera turns off. Thumbs up the video if you like it. Comment down below what you thought was really awesome at this year's Comic-Con at San Diego, especially if any stuff that I left out that I did not mention in this video. Ringy dingy that bell so you can stay notified of what I'm going to be doing next. And also, more importantly, more than anything in the world, I love you for it. Face hug that subscribe button. We will see you again here next week. Not sure what I'm going to be doing, so I'm not sure. So who knows what I may have planned for next week's episode. But until then, this is Tom Dog saying take care, so long, peace. Have a great weekend.